Hiya, welcome back to the channel. It's my first camping trip this year, so I've been looking forward to this. I've just arrived at Oldshoremore and I've got my one tigress cot set up in the iron wall. That's the tent I'm using today. Usually a hot tent, but it's quite warm, so I'm not needing the stove. The rest of the country's got a heat wave at the moment. I don't, but never mind. It's still reasonably warm and it's a nice view, very peaceful. So I'll go and get a brew on and then set about making dinner, which tonight is a ribeye steak with spinach, mushrooms and couscous, which I'm looking forward to. I'm using meths tonight, although I do have a new gas burner for the Trangia, which I'll be trying tomorrow. But I'm just going to use meths for now, because I've got a bottle with me. Right, so we'll get a quick coffee and then I will get on with dinner. So this trip I think I'll just do some exploring of the west coast, a bit more around Oldshoremore, and then maybe head down to Achmelvich Bay and have a look there. It's a place I've never been before. It's supposed to be quite pretty, although this weather isn't exactly what I was expecting, but not to worry. It'll change if you wait around long enough. It's quite a nice beach here. It's very secluded. It's in a graveyard over to the left there, behind that wall, and then the rest of it is just dunes. It was a 3-hour drive through from the northeast of Scotland today, maybe 3.5 hours. For dinner tonight I have a nice ribeye steak with spinach and couscous and some mushrooms. To go with the steak, I've got some spinach here, so I'm just going to put some boiling water in there. That'll just wilt down. And I've also got a packet of Ainsley Harriet's couscous. I've tried making my own from scratch, it's never quite as good and it takes far longer. It's a bit awkward using all 3 Trangia pots at the same time, but it does work. The spinach and the couscous just need slightly heated up later on, once the steak is ready. Well, the steak's nearly done. I've got a little bit of butter and some mushrooms. Lost one there. I'm just going to take the steak off for a couple of minutes now, let it rest, and I will then put the spinach back on for 2 minutes just to let it boil through. Couscous is pretty much ready. It just soaks up the boiling water and that's it really, it doesn't even need to be cooked. So there we go. Steak, couscous, mushrooms and spinach. Cooked in about 20 minutes on a Trangia. Right, I'll go and enjoy this and then I'll probably go to bed I think, because there's not much to do tonight looking at the weather out there. So I'll see you in the morning. Morning. It's about 7:30 now. Didn't sleep terribly well. It was very windy and raining most of the night, but the tent stayed warm and dry. Weather's about the same as it was last night, but we are on the very west coast, so I suppose it's to be expected. So I'm going to make some porridge with the Go Systems gas converter for the Trangia. It's the first time I've ever cooked with gas when I'm camping. Gas kind of scares me a little bit when I'm in the tent, but I've got to get used to it because I've somehow ended up in the World Porridge Championships final and they use gas cookers, so I'm going to have to learn. So I'm going to get that set up and we'll see how the Trangia works with gas. Right, so I've got the Go Systems gas adapter for the Trangia and a bottle of gas. I read the reviews of the official Trangia one and they weren't terribly good, whereas the reviews for this one were much better, and it's half the price. So it should just slot in, fit into the holes that exist in the base of the Trangia. And it just connects in. Fits quite well actually, it's perfect. And then we connect it up to the gas. This is some sort of screw mechanism. There we go. gas on. Right. Cool. So I've got some Hamlin's oatmeal and some sea salt from the Isle of Skye Sea Salt Company. They're both sponsors of the World Porridge Championships, so I've decided to bring along some of their products, and we'll measure out half a cup of oatmeal, water. Now I've brought along a spirtle. This is the traditional porridge making tool. But the winner of the World Porridge Championships wins a golden spirtle. So who knows, maybe in October I will have a golden one. Although for now I think I'll just stick with the wood. Gas is already bringing the water to a bubbling boil. With meths, the Trangia boil a litre of water in about 12 minutes. With the gas it's about 2.5 minutes, so it is a lot quicker. Apparently you have to use the spirtle anti-clockwise, otherwise you accidentally summon the devil with something. That would be a bad start to any day if the devil turns up when you're making your breakfast, I would have thought. We'll put some of this Isle of Skye sea salt in. The championship rules are quite strict in that you can only use water, oatmeal and salt. That's your 3 ingredients. There's also a speciality competition where you can make anything you like. I'll have to work on some ideas for that, because you've got to do both at the same time. I must admit, I'm quite liking that gas. It's a lot quicker than meths. It's a lot more controllable as well. There we go. Potential World Championship winning porridge, maybe. I think I might need a bit more practice though. That's good, nice and warm. So that's me just about packed up and ready to go. But I thought I'd do a quick tour of Oldshoremore before I left. Quite a few holiday cottages and little things around here. Although since I've been here I've only seen one person. Well, I'll wander down towards the beach. The neighbours are reasonably quiet. This was an accidental find about 18 months ago. I was supposed to be going to Sandwood Bay, but we're running out of daylight hours, so we ended up camping here instead. Sandwood Bay is about a 4-mile walk from here. I think Oldshoremore is my favourite beach in Scotland so far. I look forward to coming back when it's a bit warmer. Maybe next month.